I'm tired of people acting like economics is some sacred knowledge that only economists understand. Like you need a PhD and a personality disorder just to explain why bread costs money. Chill, it's not that complicated. Economics is literally just people wanting things and other people having those things. That's it. You want food, someone else grew the food. You want a house, someone else built the house. You want a phone, some underpaid engineer and a depressed factory worker made the phone. And because people don't want to spend their entire lives trading potatoes for socks, we invented money. Imagine life without money. You go to a bakery, you want bread, the baker says, "Okay, what do you have?" You say, "I have 3 cucumbers." The baker says, "I don't want cucumbers." Now you're standing here holding cucumbers like an idiot. That's why money exists. Money is just a universal cucumber replacement, but then people start getting fancy. Oh no, money isn't real value. Bro, relax. Of course it's not. It's a coupon for human effort. You worked, you got coupons, you exchange coupons for other people's work. That's literally the entire system. And then there's supply and demand, which economists explain with graphs that look like a dying seagull. But here's what it actually means. If a lot of people want something and there's not much of it, the price goes up. Shocking, right? If nobody wants something and there's a warehouse full of it, the price goes down. Amazing discovery. Someone should give them a Nobel Prize. And then we have markets, which sound very serious, like something happening on Wall Street with many yelling into phones. But a market is literally just people buying and selling things. That's it. A flea market is a market, a grocery store is a market. Facebook Marketplace, where someone is selling a couch that smells like regret, is also a market. Now let's talk about jobs. People always say, follow your passion. Sure, but if your passion is underwater basket weaving and nobody on earth needs underwater baskets, you are going to be poor. Not because economy hates you, but because nobody wants what you're making. Economics doesn't care about your feeling, it cares about usefulness. And then there are governments, which are basically the referee of the economy, in theory at least. In practice, they are more like the guy who keeps blowing the whistle while also kicking the ball. They tax things, they print money, they regulate things, sometimes they help, sometimes they break everything, like a toddler holding a hammer. Then we have inflation, which is when money slowly turns into monopoly paper. You wake up one day and realize that the same grocery bag that used to cost $20 now costs $60. Did the bread get smarter? Did the cheese go to Harvard? No. The money just got weaker, and then economists appear again to explain it, with charts, always charts. Because nothing says I understand reality like drawing diagonal lines on a PowerPoint slide. And don't get me wrong, economics can get complicated. Global trade, supply chains, financial markets, sure. But the foundation of it all is still the same 3 things. People want stuff, stuff is limited, and everyone is trying to get the best deal possible. That's economics. Everything else is just vocabulary designed to make it sound more important than it is.